Our big story tonight, parents in Chesapeake demanding answers after they say a registered sex offender was on school property at an after-hours event.
Ryan Earley was convicted of indecent liberties with children years ago. He's now married to a PTA president in Chesapeake Public Schools. But state police say it is still against the law for him to be on campus without special permission. In this story, Only on 3, Erica Craven talked to parents, police, and school leaders about how this happened on their watch.
A group of Chesapeake parents who didn't want to be identified on camera out of safety concerns for their children said they didn't know that a registered sex offender had been around their kids.
I mean, already we're worried about a million other things. Right. We shouldn't have to worry about a sex offender entering their school.
The parents shared photos with me and said it confirms Earley was on Chesapeake school grounds in the last few years.
He has been at the school on multiple occasions, and there is documented pictures that have now been removed.
It was never disclosed. So if they're okay with not disclosing things and pushing the line more and more because the crime happened so many years ago, what else have we missed?
I stopped by the courthouse and requested records to learn more about the incident that landed Earley on the registry in the first place. Court records show Earley pleaded guilty in 2011 to multiple charges, including an indecent liberties charge. In that case, the Bedford County Sheriff's Office reported that Earley, who was 24 at the time, proposed sex with someone he believed to be underage 15. His conviction made him a Tier 3 sex offender, which is the most serious level of offender in Virginia. That means Earley can't be on school property during or after hours. I reached out to state police for even more clarity, and they said, quote, unless there's a court order, the answer is no to sex offenders being on school grounds.
I don't know if you'd be willing to speak to me on camera.
I reached out to Earley to hear his side of the story about recent accusations.
Okay.
He declined to comment publicly. Chesapeake Public School officials told me during the school day, all visitors are screened through the security vestibule through Raptor. And after hours, officials said, quote, at school-related or school-sponsored events that occur after hours, administrators and school staff are present to monitor the event and alert authorities should a known registered sex offender be found on school grounds. They did not immediately respond to my request for clarity on the screening process for after-school events, but recognized the claims that a registered sex offender was on school property after hours, saying, quote, once alerted, we immediately notified the Chesapeake Police Department and sent a no trespass letter to the offender. Chesapeake parents say they're concerned.
Further checks and further explanations of the tiers of the sex offenders.
We're not blaming the wife for the husband's actions, not by any means, okay? We are not saying that. We're not trying to attack her. We don't want her children being bullied, and we don't want anyone coming after our kids.
Virginia State Police tell me they're aware of the complaint that Earley's been on school grounds. They say once they finish their investigation, they'll consult with the Commonwealth Attorney to determine if they'll file charges. In Chesapeake, Erica Craven, News 3.